Some of you have said that you're in debt, or maybe there are other people that have said that they're facing some kind of anxiety, or they're upset about something and they don't know what to do about it. Is there some kind of dua that they can recite to help them from some of these problems? In fact, the Prophet ﷺ himself used to recite some beautiful du'as, and one of them is specifically about debt, about anxiety, and a host of other things. So the Prophet ﷺ himself used to recite this dua and make this dua regularly. And I strongly advise you to learn this, memorize this dua, and literally just recite it after every salah, after every prayer, in the morning, in the evening, and really it will help you a lot. Now, this dua is really amazing. In fact, I know of a person specifically, he said that he was in so much debt that he didn't know how to pay people back, and his creditors were getting upset and people were getting annoyed with him. In fact, some people had become like an enemy of him because of these debts. Anyway, so this brother, he said, I didn't know where to turn to, and then a sheikh told me to recite this dua regularly, as it is a dua from the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. So he says that I kept reciting this dua over and over again after every prayer regularly, and over time, subhanallah, something amazing happened. Firstly, some of the people that I owed money to, they started forgiving me of their debts. Other people, they started reducing the amount that I owed them. So they said, look, instead of paying X amount, you pay much less back. They forgave the rest of it. And he said he started getting more barakah or blessing in his wealth. So that wealth, whatever he was earning, it was going a lot further than it was previously. So this dua is really amazing. If you find yourself being lazy, you don't, especially with regards to acts of worship, or whether it's, generally finding yourself lethargic, this dua is amazing for that. Likewise, if you've got something that is making you anxious, or you're feeling upset about something, for me personally as well, this dua has helped me immensely, especially a few years ago. When I went through certain trials and tribulation, I was reciting this dua regularly and it really helped me. So what's this dua? Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-hammi wal-hazan wal-ajzi wal-kasal wal-bukhli wal-jubni wa-dala'i ad-dayni wa ghalabati ar-rijal. And this means, oh Allah, I take refuge in you. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-hammi wal-hazan, from anxiety and sorrow, wal-ajzi wal-kasal, and from incapacity or weakness, and from laziness, wal-ajzi wal-kasal, wal-bukhli wal-jubni, and from being stingy as well as from cowardice, wa-dala'i ad-dayni wa ghalabati ar-rijal, and from the burden of debt and from being overpowered by men or by other people. Make sure you recite this, memorize this, recite it after every prayer, recite it as often as you possibly can.